Oh, we're going to see how well that works.
800 milligrams of Motrin later. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Not an easy job. A lot of distractions this morning. A lot of paperwork. Paperwork sucks. I don't get paid to do paperwork. Now, if y'all wonder why we hate your warranty work, not only does it not pay well, but we don't get paid for all the administrative BS that comes along with it. It's the beautiful, silly stuff. Beautiful, silly stuff. That's what BS stands for. Beautiful, silly stuff that comes with it. Writing it up, getting the correct warranty prices, going to the warranty officer, waiting in line. A lot of hurry up and waiting. Took me an hour and a half. An hour and a half to do all the administrative work. So that way I could tell somebody they have an oil leak that needs to be fixed, and that oil leak's only going to pay 9 hours. I don't get paid for that admin work. So when you get grouchy that your car needs a repair that you're not paying for, just remember, I'm looking out for you. I'm looking out for you. So be nice. It was free. This isn't free. Hell no, this isn't free. But it hurts. And I just acquired another 2 of these. I don't like them. I don't like them because it's stuffy in here. I don't like them because it hurts. And I don't like them because when you do it, you got to be committed. And there's a lot of distractions and a lot of people with questions. All the people who got nothing better to do than play the game where they like honking. See? He's driving 30 feet out of the damn service bay and he's got to honk every 10 feet. No one has ever been hit in the service bay with a car because we're looking for cars. And heaven forbid there's 2 of them, they got to honk at each other every 2 feet. I honk, I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you. Oh my gosh, like 5-year-olds. I wonder why I wear earplugs all day. Can't even listen to my own music. Every time I try and put my earbuds in, I'm like, I'm gonna listen to a nice little audiobook, or I'm gonna listen to a little bit of music and get my thing done. That shit's like catnip for my advisors or my manager. They're like, oh, Joe's gonna put his earbuds in. Let's go talk to him. Let's ask him questions. So you should see me at the end of the last stream. I had this whole bar laying on top of me. Like I'm laid this way. And I got this bar on top of me and the advisor's like, you look kind of busy, but you need something? I'm like, yeah, I look kind of busy, don't I? You're kind of busy where you should go to somebody else kind of busy? Alright, well, this is the part where people are being like, stop your bitching and moaning, get to work. Fine. Fine. bitching and moaning is what puts me in the mood to work. I work better when I'm angry, you know? Actually, I'm in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. May not believe it, but I'm like going on 45. Getting the old man problems. But started doing physical therapy again and working out. That's not helping. It'll help in the long run, but in the short term, it's definitely not helping. No, a lot of pain. A lot of pain. But I'm committed. I'm committed again. Committed to getting off my ass and stop making so much pain. I am a pretty active person when I'm in shape. Alright, see if I can squirrel this in. If you ever do Pilates, this is called putting in the dash by yourself. This is the crash beam pose. I can't fall up there. I gotta come up more on this side. So that side's in. What about that side? That side fall off? Careful with your crash beams, putting them in. A lot of sharp metals. You got to wear good leather gloves. Don't use those plastic gloves. These crash beams is nothing but unfinished metal. They got edges that'll give you stitches in your hand. Lots of stitches, like the kind of bleeding that don't stop for a while kind of stitches. Why do they leave? Why is it made like that, you say? That sounds really unsafe. Probably because somebody said, what are the odds this thing's going to be pulled out? Just cut it cheap. Leave all them razor sharp edges. Ain't nobody gonna pull this out. No way. That would mean we'd have a problem. That side slipped out. This side slipped out. Ugh. Now it's good. We got a air box here that's got to get squared up to this. So let's make sure she's squared up pretty good. So I got a connecting point right here in the middle. And there's one here on the blower box too that has to connect. That connected. Good. Yeehaw. One more right here. This is the important one. This one. Oops. We really want to make sure our blower box gets lined up with. So let's get that in. Here's a pro tip for you old folks, people who are doing this in your 40s. You got all kinds of body and ache pains. You can take a lot of ibuprofen, aspirin, That's just that stuff's just gonna blow your liver out and burn your stomach lining up. I recommend taking a nitric oxide supplement. Take a nitric oxide supplement because that enables your red blood cells to carry more oxygen, and that gets to the areas where there's all the inflammation, because you're taking ibuprofen and aspirin and whatever kind of over-the-counter stuff to reduce your inflammation. Yeah, that works with that stuff, but again, that's a toxin that your body has to digest through your kidneys and your liver. And a lot of people got really messed up stomach linings. And if you're a heavy drinker, whew, you're gonna get even more problems. There's a lot of people from my military days, and they've been in a lot of pain. They don't tell anybody because they're tough boys, and they're just pounding Motrin and Tylenol and ibuprofen, whatever the hell works. And they're also like heavy drinkers. So alcohol and painkillers, they don't go together, not because you can intensify the effect of the painkiller, but it's because it rots your stomach lining out. So unless you want to like live with ulcers the rest of your life, or in one case, my buddy's got he's getting part of his stomach removed because the ulcers are so bad it just keeps coming back. They just took the stomach out. Don't do that. You're a pain. Alright, sorry about that. Camera difficulty. Had to go fix the other camera. I just realized that my vertical string was on a unlisted setting because I was playing around with setting something up and forgot to change my settings. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Tell you what, I am not getting good sleep at all. I think the last 2 weeks, no wait, probably all the way back to, let's call it 7 days, fine. That's about as far as I can remember. I've only been getting like 6 hours of sleep. That's not good. It's taking me too long to get started in the day. And then I get home and I'm up till midnight. these 3 bolts in on the side of the crash beam first. Then I can now do the driver's side first, because these are the non-adjustable ones. So you bolt this all the way up, and now we're going to bolt that all the way up. If you do it the other way around, this won't be centered. Well, shoot, I guess I should have shown you these little stupid nuts that come out of this crash beam on the passenger side, but maybe you could see them right here. So there's these little plastic derpy things right here, and they have a reverse threaded nut in them. So as you tighten down these, let's call them carriage bolts. So tighten down these carriage bolts, it pulls out the spacer, okay, and it keeps this crash bar from making noise. Well, you gotta wind those all the way in. I should have showed you that, and I didn't. It's not my fault. That one did it correctly. Now I have to go through the annoying process of why the top one didn't do it. And you got to make sure they do it. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. And if they don't do it, then you got to pull that thing out of there. Do it right. You're gonna be a mean Sally, aren't you? See if it wants some help. There, that's working. Using a screwdriver to help her. Looks like a piece of that plastic just kind of got a little burr in it. That's okay. These are working now. And you don't want to dork these things up too. I guarantee you they're not sold separately. They come with the crash beam. So, you dork one up and you need one, and it's causing a rattle, or your crash beam don't sit straight, you going to the pick and pull. Check these AC louvers here for the floor ducts, because they love popping out. And if we don't get them set up right, they'll whistle. I'm not a big fan of them. did confirm, as I said I would, I did confirm there was some naughtiness done. This has been pulled once before. This crash beam was pulled, and it looks like it was an aftermarket evaporator, because it didn't have any of my familiar markings on it. I didn't see any Japanese markings on it. It was completely, compared to the brand new one I put in, absolutely zero markings. Temperature outside is a wonderful 101 degrees. Dang. What's it say outside? Let's see what it says. It's like 94, 47% humidity. And I'm trapped inside of a car cabin doing a dash. Wonder why these jobs take so long? Because it's hot. Two bolts that go there. That's for the gauge cluster. I don't want those. Souvenir. You know, we just had a huge lecture about how to organize your bolts when I first started this. Did we know? I take two bolts out of here. They need to be in my right-hand door card. And are they there? No, because I pulled them out of the center of the car, so they're in the center cup holder. That just makes so much sense. I'll be happy to see this job done. Had a bunch of people saying yesterday that dashes were never going to fit right again. Never had a problem with this. Maybe you have problems getting dashes to go back together correctly. I don't have problems. Problems, but I don't have problems with this. Bolt here, two bolts there, three bolts there, three bolts there. And I got my one thing up here. And one more back there. that last. So I'm gonna bring the dash in now. Okay, so the dash is gonna come in. We got to go through our memory of all those dirty little wiring harnesses that were gonna give us problems, like the ones that right up here on the A pillar, because they suck. Yeah, let's get those out of the way. Over here, we got this fun action. One of these is a speaker wire. It's going to be this one. The other one is for a sensor, which is over here. So I got to make sure that these things are routed and ready to be well fished out of there. Right about there is kind of good. I got another one here. Okay. That goes up there. Sun load sensor and something else that's stupid. There's some bamboozlery. If that one gives you problems, just put a piece of string through the dash and pull the harness through. Let's get crack-a-lacking. I'm gonna need my shifter back like that. Can you believe the dash remove procedure says pull the shifter assembly out? You pull the shifter assembly out, you gotta go underneath and like disconnect shifter cables. That's stupid or what? Chalk the vehicle and do this. That's why you don't read all the steps verbatim. Here comes the suck. Alright, here comes the suck. And it's going to be that big center console part that is just going to be an annoyance. Hence why they want the shifter assembly out of there. But I'm gonna work around it. That little stick comes out. That's a few more millimeters of that to worry about. Actually, what's the more annoying part is the airbag assembly that is catching on the harness and ripping wires. No, it's not really ripping wires, but it's trying to. And then all this AC ducting. Again, like there's 3 volts that should not have been part of this crash beam. And if it was designed like that, this dash would have come out with the crash beam in the harness, lickety split, no problems. But they didn't do that. They didn't do that. This driver's side is hitting the A pillar by about 5 millimeters. Try not to use too much area waiting to happen. Way too far over on the driver's side. I need to scooch this back. What is preventing me from getting a good scooch out of this? Probably half the water that comes with us. Some wires here. Make sure they come out. They're not going to get their Paul Harvey. You know, you got to plug in them antenna wires so they can listen to all those chatterboxes out there on the radio waves. So it doesn't get cut in half. You know, it wants to get cut in half. Now let's make sure that speaker wire, which is not where it needs to be, is where it needs to be. Or I'll be wasting a lot of time pulling this dash. One of the greatest things I got from my mother. Small hands. Does make doing all this crappy work easier. Have a conversation about how much I don't like you. It might be. Yep. Something was catching there. Now that it's out of the way. What a stupid. I know some people are like, man, that's a dumb design. This is a dumb design. We're not done yet. Oh no. We got all this fun stuff. We don't want to start zipping our dash down just yet. Gotta make sure now all our ducks are in a row. By that I mean our AC ducts. You know, wire is routed. There's gonna be lots of routing. mystery cable found. Alright. Looking for another mystery cable. And should be another one. Okay. 2 cables for my keyless access module, or if you're a Toyota guy, coalition control module. So you guys gotta say it like you're like a G.I. Joe or something. The coalition control module squad. It's all radio junk. Already one guy. See, if you guys don't know what I do on my channel, you see I got you on the vertical. See, that's, I brought you in on the vertical, but now you can go click on my main channel and you can see the HD wide angle lens from my GoPro. Yeah, but you know, it does require that you have to turn your phone sideways. I know how y'all hate that. That's why I do this vertical garbage. Because you love the vertical. It's all about the length, not the girth, right? It's okay for me to say that because I checked the box that says this is not made for children. Okay, I got this goofy air splitter here. It goes there, as you can obviously see. Doesn't fit. Lunch was kind of miserable today. I forgot to bring my lunch. It stinks. So I made some beautiful chicken and rice at the house because I'm supposed to be eating healthy now and no more fast food. I was really angry about that. I didn't have a lot of time to run out and grab something because, of course, waiters. So I went to the McEaties. You know, guys, something happened to them. They got expensive just out of the blue somewhere. The wife and I, we share like a little McDonald's app account, so we can like rack up the reward points really fast. And like, she's a profusive McDonald's eater because she loves the iced coffee. We always got deals on there. I signed on there today. It was like bull crap deals. They took down all the good deals. We used to have like 99-cent any size iced coffee, buy one get one free double cheeseburgers. Well, all that is, oh, and like buy one get one biscuits. That's all gone. Now they're trying to push this $5 adult Happy Meal. It's like a $5 value meal or something. But I'm not impressed. Okay, one of these I need and one of these I don't. One of them's for the center speaker. Right? Come on, who's paying attention last time? Somebody here is supposed to be watching me. Here's my center speaker, and boom. So that means that this other one right here gets routed up there. And this is the one you're supposed to have a piece of string on. Did I do the spring trick? Nope. There it is. Zippy gun. Center duct support in there. I tell you, if you pull a dash, give you a big tip here. If you're pulling dashes, you have to get them back in the car really fast. Like, don't leave them out of the car too long, because they like to take on another shape. And they can be kind of fun to put in. So if you've got a dash that's going to be out for a little while, and you don't want to be fighting, find like a cradle to put it in, so it can retain its shape. Oh, my mystery wires walked off. I'm not happy. I can find it. I need that speaker wire. I got it. stay there, you little snoopy guy. Seriously. Zipper, I just found out today, which is why I was doing a lot of paperwork, because it's all damn warranty. I get to do another evaporator on another dash just like this. Not too excited. And then I have I got one to do on a 2024 Crosstrek. That one shouldn't be as bad because I'm pretty sure the dash is going to come with the crash beam. I tell you, they just don't build evap cores like they used to. Yeah. You'd really just think, if you're like, of all the things that you were going to cheap out on, you'd be like, that's buried in the dash. It's a big 8-hour job. Maybe we should spend the extra $50 and make it stout. You know, we can cheap out on something else. That's how I would feel about it. Like, you can pull engines and fix those problems all day long. Pull transmissions, fix those problems all day long. Last thing I would want is somebody gutting an interior because, you know, we went with aluminum 54 instead of aluminum 56. But I don't know a lot about metallurgy, so who knows? Sensor right here. Should be orientated. Oh no. Where's the wire? Where's the wire? Oh man. I didn't check the orientation. I swear guys, I swear I checked this orientation on this plywood here. It's okay. Slipped out of position. I think so. I swear I had that tucked up. Get it. Happy about that. card you were looking for. I don't think that's your card. Let's try this magic trick. Found something. Get your ass wrapped around. My pencil. Yeah. That's the card you were looking for. Alright. Lousy magic tricks. Now, what's gotta be a magic trick is this wire needs to come out of this hole over here. Not a lot of funny ways I can. I don't know if there's any way I can fish this. Cool. without having to pull the dashboard. Let's go over here. Oh, let's get this ugly road. Just get my light stay. That's a lot of sock. Just smashing my hand doing it. Screw the ducking. $10 says I got the wrong tip. I got the speaker. God, man. Oh, guess I gotta. There you go. It's like pulling a rabbit out of your ass. Yeah, just that easy. Past kidney stones that were easier. Back in your home now. Please go back in your home. I want to go back in your home. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. sensor. So glad they gave me like all the cable slack in the world. Knew it wasn't in there all the way. Click. There. Why is it just clicking? See me trying to get all these connector clips undone in the first place. I swear everything had a light coat of FU on it. Trying to get the sensor to go into the piece of trim so I can get the piece of trim in. Go. And this garbage is supposed to slide in like so. Uh-oh.